Welcome back to Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky Part 1. Well, first chapter actually, but yeah. So, we can either have defense plus 5%, HP plus 5%, strength plus 5%, def negative 5%, or agility plus 1. I want to go for HP. I don't know if I should go ahead and synthesize the rest. I'll go ahead and do that then. Alright, it looks like you were able to synthesize one. Next, I want you to increase the arts you can use. Now, install the cords into your orbments so that you can both use recovery and attack arts. Cords can be installed in the orbment screen. The orbment screen can be utilized by selecting the orbment tab in the main menu. Okay. Okay, so he has to use that one, and she can use... and I'll heal and attack, okay. So that worked out perfectly fine. Alright, it looks like you both got recovery and attack arts set up. If you balance your arts between each other like you've done here, it should make dealing with monsters much easier. Additionally, your bracer notebook can contain information about which quartz allow you to use which arts. If you'd like to use more powerful arts, check out the arts and quartz charts in your bracer notebooks and find something that works for you. Alright, our training here is almost finished. Last of all, I'm going to have you both open up a new slot in your orbments. The more slots you have available to you, the broader range of choices you'll have. Since EP, which is consumed by using arts, can have its max value increased by opening up slots, it would be a good idea to open them all early on. Now, I want you to use this sepith. Oh, she expected me to go ahead and use it all up, maybe. Maybe I could have opened up more if I hadn't spent all the sepith. Too late now. And open a slot on each of your openings. Go ahead and decide which slots you're going to open. Oh, I keep switching between the two of them. Okay. Time. Okay. So I have no idea how to deal with that. I see you've managed to open one of your orbment slots, Estelle. Since your central slot is not limited to a particular element, you are free to install any type of quartz you like. I wonder if... yeah, she should have given me enough to open up one and both of them, but This concludes your training here at the Opal Factory. Now it's time to move on to what you've both been waiting for. The Qualification Test. Pardon? Did you just say test? You can't honestly tell me that you forgot about the test again, can you? Didn't I just remind you this morning? Now that you mention it, I vaguely remember some sort of talk along those lines at the breakfast table. Sometimes I fear for the future of the Bracer Guild and humanity. Oh, well, no sense in worrying about that now. Let's head over to the testing area. You mean like now? I don't know if I'm ready for... How about a little less yapping and a little more walking? Yeah. Joshua, help me. Mr. Melders, Freddy, thank you for your help. Don't mention it. And good luck with that test of yours. We'll be rooting for ya. I'm going to remember that you left me high and dry like this, Joshua. All your training has finally come down to this. Your qualification test will begin here. I expect to see you both using what you learned up to this point. Understood. Yeah. What's wrong, Estelle? Shara? What now? I was kind of wondering, but is there not going to be a paper test of something? Did Cassius drop you on your head as a child or something? You just read what it said on the bulletin board not that long ago, right? Yeah, and? And I even made you jot what you... your preset notebooks, unless you forgot that too. I'm pretty sure the job listing mentioned searching for and retrieving an item from the sewers. Ringing any bells yet? Oh, what a relief. Oh, divine adios. I give thanks to thee for thy infinite grace in bestowing upon us such wonderful gifts as sewers. So what you're really saying is that you thought it was a paper test. No wonder you were acting all crazy back at the Orbital Factory. Ah, I can already feel the nostalgia. All those horrible days stuck in a classroom are starting to feel like grand memories indeed. I'm really starting to wonder if we'll graduate at all. And what's wrong with you? Why do you have to go and say something like that when I'm trying to reminisce about positive things? Alright, that's enough jabbering, you two. This is supposed to be a test, so how about the two of you try and at least look a little anxious? Just so you know, though, if you do happen to flunk the test, don't even think about it. You won't even want to imagine the kind of homework I have in store for the both of you. We'll be fine. Just tell us what you want us to do and let us loose. Well, if you're so confident about how about proving that you're not just blowing hot air with the results of your test? Anyways, you both saw the bulletin board. The test will be a search conducted in Roland sewers. Your objective is to retrieve the contents of a chest which has been placed somewhere within that area. The layout of the sewers is extremely simple, so you needn't worry about getting lost either. However, there are real living, breathing monsters down there, so if you get careless and let your guard down, you will be sorry. Also, let me give you this before I forget. Received Teal Bomb ×3. Received a monster guide. What's this book for? It's called a monster guide, and it's used to record information about monsters and other opponents you meet. Whenever you figure out an enemy's attributes, you should make an immediate note of it here. Sounds pretty straightforward to me. You controls the flow of information, controls the tide of battle, right? That's exactly what I'm saying. You've really got a good head on your shoulders, Joshua. That's some pretty useful advice. Thanks for the trip, Shara. We'll put it to good use. Alrighty then, let's get pumped and knock out this test. Let's. Don't forget though, this is an exam. We should make sure we treat it as such. Okay, so now moving around. There appears to be a recovery point set up over there. Let's use it if our HP and EP become low and before engaging in any further battles. Orbit charging stations are recovery points set up in dangerous areas. As a recovery point is approached, an exclamation mark will appear, and two choices will be displayed by pressing the X button. By pressing the rest option, all HP and EP will be restored. Sounds like a plan to me. There's an orbit charging station. Monsters at 12 o'clock. Be careful not to let them take advantage of your blind side. Got it. Monsters cannot be seen by far away. They'll become visible as you approach them. The conditions at the start of a battle will change depending on how a monster is engaged. Engaging an enemy from behind is advantageous, while being attacked by an enemy from behind is disadvantageous. Most disadvantageous things are indeed. No, so it is a regular old turn-based RPG. Indicates who attacks first. It stops from the top and moves down. The second enemy, the highlighted area, indicates the distance a character can move. Selecting a target in this area will move the character to attack. Targets out of range are marked with a counter-attack icon. Selecting an out-of-range target will move the character to it as close as possible, but no action will be performed. Also, it kind of is like a tactical RPG, although not really. Kinda like a TRPG light. She's got a lot less speed than he does.
Not done yet.
Cool. Got monster bone. These monsters are a lot easier than I expected. Let's keep this winning streak alive, Joshua. Hold up still. Let's write down the info for these monsters we just fought in our guide before doing anything else. Whoops, forgot about that. Good call, Joshua. Okay, good to go. Information about opponents fought battles will automatically be recorded on the guide. In addition, this information will change depending on whether victory is achieved or the party. Oh hey, it's a swarm of bees. Or attack flies. Depending on the enemy, some physical attacks may be ineffective. Let's use our it's not physical attacks. Well, it is a swarm. Okay.
Arts are effective on enemies that are good at avoiding physical attacks. Arts are also make long-range attacks possible, but they require time to be cast. AP is consumed when arts are used. AP can be recovered by resting at inns, hotels, or using charge stations and other items like EP charge.
Kinda like magic and Growlancer.
Arts are effective against foes which are difficult to hit with a weapon, or those on which physical attacks have little effect. It takes time before arts can be cast. Also, EP is consumed when arts are cast.
Okay, I'll use Aqua Bleed on the far enemy. Clock Blur, so that increases the speed of the initiative counter. I would swear that I've heard this music somewhere else before. Whoa!
Piece of cake.
Too easy! Piece of cake!
Dart responding times 2 from a swarm of insects, most unorthodox.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here, and I'll see you later with some more Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky.